Oh, hello there. You know if this is the Silent Halls? A willow said I could find it out this way, but trees aren't great with directions. What with staying in one place their whole lives and whatnot. Yes and no. I'm here because I'm looking for a HARRADA creeper seed. Don't come by those very... well, ever. Heard the wild elves kept a seed in Blackwood. Nobody remembers that, of course, except the trees. But listening to them gets me all fuzzy. That's what I said, isn't it? Got to be in the right state of mind for tree speaking. Just gets my thoughts in a jumble. I could use a clear head right now. Like yours. What say you help me find the HARRADA seed? I'll make it worth your while. Guess I should introduce myself then. Unless you're some sort of vision guide, then you probably know who I am. What was I saying? Oh right, I'm Adrahon, herbalist, arborist, all-around friend of the green. Green as grass, why do you ask? Oh, you mean with my head? That's just because of the trees speaking. Most folks can't hear trees. Not really sure about those Argonians, but trees can tell you things if you know how to listen. The secret's in the leaves. Most folk think communing with nature is all about sitting by streams and meditating. But if you really want to open your mind to tree speaking, you've got to start thinking like them. That's where the leaves come in. Of course! The green leaves leaves all around like little invitations. You just got to learn how to use them and open your mind. Then you'll really see all the things you've been missing in the world. The HARRADA creeper. Never seen one myself. But then again, most folks haven't. They only grow in the Deadlands. And even then they're persnickety. But when they do, they really do. Most variety of HARRADA root only get about elf height, though. To cultivate, of course. Bet that's a plant with some good stories to tell. I read in one of Devaith Fear's books that it's got wondrous properties for medicinal purposes. And that's a mer who knows his salves from his Sujama, eh? Well, I suppose it could be poisonous. Oh, you mean like could it grow all over and make a mess of your garden like stranglers? Well, I bet it grows like crazy somewhere that isn't all ash pits and lava. But I'm going to keep mine in planters. Oh no, I came here to learn about his trees. The Argonians hold them sacred as the green, so I figure they're trees worth meeting. You don't find those in Valenwood. I was trying to get introduced to one when I heard about the wild elves. What's the word? Aliens, I think, if you want to be proper. Used to be all over before the Empire wiped them out. Bad blood between them, what with the Daedra worship and enslaving. But some good might come of it if they kept a seed here. The HARRADA creeper. Never seen one myself. But then again, most folks haven't. They only grow in the Deadlands. And even then they're persnickety. But when they do, they really do. Most variety of HARRADA root only get about elf height, though. That's right, a weed straight out of oblivion! The likes of which no mortal has ever seen. But if there's a seed kept in these ruins, that could all change. This is the find to end all finds. And the trees never steered me wrong before. something unpleasant going on, all right. The foliage is real restless around here. And loud. Just a dizzy spell. Comes on strong when the trees don't know how to use their inside voice. And most don't. We should take a look around these ruins. See what all the commotion's about. Oh, right, you can't hear it. Feels like we walked right into the middle of an argument. Liable to split my head if they don't settle down for a moment. I don't know what's got the flora in a tizzy here, but it sounds like trouble. Not your average termites and weevils, I can tell you that much. The kind that makes you scream bloody murder. Never felt anything like it. Better be careful. Hold on there! Look at this vine! That's definitely a HARRADA creeper vine. Now, if only we can find its roots. Must be around here somewhere. More HARRADA bones. Try pulling them up.
Where'd you go?
Huh, nope, still no roots. This creeper's done quite some creeping. Let's keep looking. Here we go. Get it by the base and give it a good pull. Still no roots. Hey, it's quieted down quite a bit out here. Hello? No, not you. Shush a moment. Ooh. I get what all the hollering was about. That creeper's strangling a tree around here. It's calling for help, but no one's answering. Well, except us now. Well, we can't just leave this nasty oblivion weed with all these helpless greens. Let's dig it up. Maybe I can transplant it. All we're finding out here are vines. I bet the heart of the HARRADA creeper took root near that tree. No, but I reckon I can find it. Sounds like it's calling from deeper in the ruin. Thought I saw an entrance over that way. Let's give it a try.
All right, try for mummy.
son. They're a nasty bunch. Looks like they're doing alchemy here. With the HARRADA vines. Let's see what they're up to. Looks like they've been harvesting the HARRADA vines. Awful lot of them.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
Yuck! Paper! Turns my stomach to think of some poor tree being hacked to bits and pulverized so folk can tattoo their taxes onto them. Wait, I don't think Sulzon keep legends. Some kind of alchemical concoction. Made from the creeper, I reckon. I heard the Sulzon were raiders, but I didn't imagine they'd be interested in this sort of equipment. Looks like they're using it to refine the HARRADA they're collecting into some kind of concoction. In Gideon, when I was trying to get introduced to a Hist, good-natured Argonian warned me which parts of Blackwood were most dangerous. Sulzon territory most of all. Nasty bunch. Got nothing but war and slaughter on their minds. Bit of a thorny trail we're on, yeah? But hostile Argonians making potions out of a plant from Oblivion seems like all the more reason to find that creeper and get it out of here. Besides, that poor tree's still begging for us to help. Yeah, or at least that's the impression I get. Tree speaking ain't easy, you know. Even Valenwood trees are all rhymey-wimey with their communication. I haven't quite got the Blackwood dialect down yet. Getting that creeper solves everything. Well, someone's been here recently. Let's keep an eye out while we look for the creeper.
That was a bit of a warm-up. I like to think I'm agreeable.
Mota will tear you apart.
Watching. Help! Please!
Oh, you hear that? Tree's finally speaking clearly.
Over here! Whoever you are, please, help! They have my family! Sul'Zan ambushed the caravan we were with. Dragged everyone here. Tried to escape, but they caught us. Killed anyone who resisted. Left me for dead. Put the survivors back to work. Harvesting, chopping, grinding some fiendish nettles into powder. They mix it into some concoction. Turns those brutes into monsters. More than they already are. Watched some tear each other to pieces. Don't think they felt any of it. Lucky them. In the heart of the ruin, where that horrid vine grows, they feed it our blood. Bleed us like pigs. Please, don't let any more of us wind up like that.
That's horrible! We've got to do something! You heard that, right? The Sul'Zan aren't just harvesting the HARRADA vines. They're cultivating it! It's worse than I thought. Gorging it and letting it grow wild, and ravage the native growth, all so they can reap its vines for their nasty alchemy. That'd be horrid enough. But they're using these poor folk for labor and fertilizer. We've got to do something. Right. She did, didn't she? Well, we'd better set them free before those Sul'Zan kill anyone else. The creeper's not going anywhere. If they help me, it's everywhere. And so are the prisoners. Would you look at the size of that weed? I'd never let it get like this in my garden, I can tell you that. Looks like they've got their prisoners working all over the place. We should split up and make quick work of freeing them. I should be able to climb up to those prisoners on the trellises. I'm more a tree climber, but close enough, I reckon. Don't see any of those Sul'Zan up there, so if you take care of the folk on the ground and keep them distracted, I'll be all right. Great. Soon as these folk are free, we can figure out what to do about this overgrown creeper. I'll holler if I need you. Climb up to the folk on those trellises. You get the ones on the ground. Let's hurry.
Levine, is that you? By Beck! Levine really found someone to help.
There you are. Follow your friend down there and get out of here.
The Divines. Don't feed me too. Wait, you're not one of these marauders?
If you're here to help, please hurry. Did Mother send you? I can't wait to see her again.
Let me climb down. I've got something to tell you.
You have chosen death. Chaos will consume you. Spawn of chaos! Destroy them!
Fetch a fair fetching price.
That's all the caravanners except Bavine. But there's still one more in need of a rescue here. I can still hear the creeper fighting with that tree for one. And the tree's losing. We've got to do something about the vine strangling its roots and kill the creeper. Yeah, that was before I saw it. The Sulzan have grown it so out of control that we'd never uproot the creeper intact. And we can't just leave it. I don't know what kind of weed killer would work on HARRADA, but just take all I've got and stop it. The heart of the HARRADA creeper should be a big bulb with roots extending out. Reach in there and yank out its seed pod. Then pour those poisons all around the roots. That should kill it and keep any more from sprouting. I'll catch up with you soon. Those two dark elves are Bavine's husband and son. She was still alive when we left her, but with her injuries, she'll be as good as dead without help. Don't know if I can save her, but I can try. Now head through there and rescue that tree for me. You all just get yourselves to safety. We'll handle the rest. What's that? Oh, feeling a bit better then? Don't mention it. Huh? Oh, sorry. Was just listening to our new tree friend. And a history at that. Been wanting to talk to one for ages. It says thanks, by the way. Well, it doesn't really say anything. But I get the impression it's right grateful you saved it. She's barely hanging on. Even my strongest medicine wouldn't do much for her. It'd take a miracle to... What's that? Aha. Oh, well, that's great. This whole adventure was really bringing me down until now. The East says the Creeper's seeds could do the trick. Did you manage to get the pod? What's that? Oh, they did? Well, there you go. We can... Oh, but then that'd really be it for the Creeper. No, that was rhetorical. Gosh. If it were the green, wouldn't be a question. The plant comes first. The pack doesn't count here, but if I grow my own creeper, I can get more seeds and make more medicines. Looking at her now, though, I just don't know. Yeah, you're right. Even the tree knows that. What do you mean it's not for you to decide? What made you think I was qualified? Oh, right. I should hurry. I'll mix up a medicine and hope for the best. We'll meet you outside with the others. I'll need a moment to whip something together with these seeds, but we'll be right behind you.
Phew. That salve's like Red Mountain in my veins. I've got it from here.
Wish I could have saved some for my own head. I'm just going to have a sit down over here.
Bavine, where have you been?
So, that's an adventure, eh?
I didn't think I'd see
Think I prefer my garden if I'm honest. Does feel pretty good though, helping folk. Shame about that creeper. But I did finally get to meet a hist, so that's something. What's a priceless specimen compared to those smiling faces, eh? Does leave me feeling guilty for hesitating, but I'm glad you were here to set me right. Told you I needed that clear head of yours. Here's a little something for letting me borrow it. Oh, shame I didn't have a longer chat with that hist. But we've probably overstayed our welcome as it is. Even with their creeper dead, there's no telling what those crazy Sulzon will do next. Could go for a nap and some pine nuts until my head clears, but won't find much peace and quiet here. Think I'll follow Bavine and her family. Maybe head back to Gideon. Got a fern friend who'll want to hear about all this.